Hey guys, what's going on? Thank you so much for being. Oh, I was echoing in my own phone. What's going on, everyone? Thank you for being here tonight. You guys all know me. My name is Rico, and this is Game Over HD. Tonight, I'm being accompanied by the lovely Shelby Lentz, who's an amazing, awesome person. I've gotten to know her over the last few years and see her amazing journey. And without further ado, I'm going to let her introduce the rest of herself.
Thank you so much. Thank you again for having me. I'm so excited to be here. I love the concept of what you're doing. I have been, I guess you'd say, in the HD community officially since like 2016. So it's nearing 10 years, crazily enough. But it runs in my family. My grandfather was the first to be diagnosed before we really knew what HD was. And then unfortunately, my sister got diagnosed with juvenile Huntington's disease a year after that, and my father. And then I decided at the ripe age of 19 to get tested. And so I am living gene positive but asymptomatic, thank the Lord. So just taking every day, one day at a time, basically. Never take a day for granted.
So, Shelby, I went ahead and sent you the invite just on your game page, so go ahead and accept that.
Oh, yep. Thank
And
you.
oh, okay. So, Shelby, are you able to see the chat at all?
Okay, are you
Oh,
are sorry, A Ravel 4511?
yeah.
Okay, so do I need to what do I hit? I just see you.
So, what I can do real quick for you.
Sorry everyone. I'm not a super good online gaming person. I feel like I'm a boomer trying to figure out how to use the internet.
So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share the link with you,
Okay.
and I'm going to send it to you over Discord.
Okay.
And you can, there you go.
Okay, I see it.
And we're audio input. It's got to go up. They're saying they can't hear me very well. Can you
Oh,
hear me
really?
now, chat? Can you hear me now?
Okay,
Ooh.
am I in the right spot now?
If you can see what we're doing, then I would assume so.
Okay.
But go ahead and accept the game invite, and we'll start playing some Uno. Uno is like one of those lovely family games where you can just it ruins friendships. It really does. Some people get super like into it, and it's insane.
Wait, so I'm so silly. Do I clicked on the link and it took me to your stream that we're on
Mm-hmm.
Twitch. So am I supposed to accept it on Twitch or do I accept it
Oh,
on
so
the solo
you
website?
you accept it on the actual game website itself. This I
Board
sent
game?
you, yeah, the board game website. I actually sent you the link so that if you wanted to see chat.
Oh, I see you. Okay, so I can keep up with the chat. Yep. Okay, thank you.
And Chaotic's always like the first person in here. Awesome support. Chaotic is one of our lovely moderators. He looks beautiful in his beard just like me. We're beard
It says
brothers.
Beer Brothers.
Uno is ending friendships and families before magic. Was
No,
it?
it's actually funny because I just realized when you said that it's very fitting I chose Uno. I didn't do this on purpose, but now that you mentioned it, it brought back a memory. Um, I know I won't delve too much into it because I know we need to go through all the questions, but my sister Bree, when she was in the hospital with her juvenile Huntington's disease, from time to time, she would want to play Uno and she was up to it. So her and I would play Uno, but then I used to get in trouble because I don't even remember who it was. I don't remember if it was my dad or one of my siblings, but someone in my family was like, Shelby, you need to let her win because she would actually get so upset if she didn't win. And it wasn't like dramatic. She would just be like, rats, like this sucks. And everyone was like, your sister's sick and you're intentionally beating her. And I was like, what? Like, I thought we were playing Uno. I'm not going easy on her.
I say this with all the love in my heart. My mom and I used to play Scrabble, and mind you, this was even like towards the end for her. And she was like, "You better not go easy on me." I'm like, "Don't worry, I
See,
never
I
will."
love that. Yeah. I cannot remember who told me that. But someone in my family was like, I can't believe that you're like you're letting yourself beat her. And I was like, well, she could beat me, like very well could, but I'm not I'm going hard. Like this is a real game.
We believe in equality here.
Yeah, I was
Equal
like,
rights mean equal fights.
yeah, exactly. No, it was such a fun memory. I'm so glad you said that. I guess it was fitting I chose to play Uno.
It really, definitely was. Oh, chaotic! I'm not trying to make you cry. I just love you. I love you, buddy.
Oh, oh.
And it's okay because I will still kick your ass in Magic. Magic is a wonderful gaming addiction that you get to have with
I
friends.
I haven't. I'm gonna like be so embarrassing. I've never played it.
Oh, that trust me, it's not embarrassing. I've been trying to get Erica to play for like the last 2 or 3 years, and she still tells me no.
Well, it's funny because my husband is a gamer. Like he loves to go and play games. He uses Discord all the time and plays all these games on his computer. And then there's me and I'm like, wow, I don't know any of these games.
Did you find the invite for the website?
When I click on it, I see it says solo searching for players and then it shows mine, which is the crispy bacon and then yours. Oh, I see. It's all the way at the bottom. Join.
There we go. We did it.
Oh,
All right, starting now. All right, guys, what's up? So, you're able to see the chat, right?
I am not, but let me here. I can minimize. I should have put this on my monitor. Why did I not think about that? It's because I'm not legit. That's why.
Like I said, I finally upgraded my two screen setup, so I have my 70-inch TV and my little 19-inch down. So 70-inch right here for chat, it's straight ahead, and then down this way is my 19-inch. And then
Love that.
my lovely fiance says howdy howdy in chat.
Oh, that's so sweet. Coming to support.
Oh, she
Wait, so
always.
when do you guys get married? Or do you not have a date set?
No, we do not have an official date set, but we want to do it like next spring into summer.
Oh.
We just have to be careful and not make our wedding the same day as Erica and Melissa's first year anniversary.
Oh, are they doing something for it?
That would be in September.
Did they get married in September?
The 21st night of September.
Oh, hey, that's a really good point. They got married the 21st of September. I think I can avoid that date.
That's so funny. Oh my gosh.
That tells you how good that my ADHD memory is like, I know that it happened. I can remember that it happened. But the date eludes me.
Okay, I've turned on my monitor. Even though I'm not a big like gamer person, just for like work purposes, I really want a like 49-inch curved monitor so I can just have one gigantic one, but right now I'm just using a hand-me-down from my husband. I don't know how many inches it is, but
What's
okay,
funny?
so I have Uno above and I have the chat below on my Mac. So
Nice. Look at you getting all professional.
I know it's my work setup. I should have just kept it.
All right. So go ahead and hit start game when you're ready for us to
Yeah.
start. Oh, Chaotic says we have to hydrate. You got it, buddy. Cheers.
Friends that cheetah factory. Love it. Oh gosh, I'm anxious.
We were, yeah. My fiance put in the chat that we rely on each other for remembering things that sometimes we forget those said things. It's terrible because like one of my buddies, he's like, "Hey, make sure you text me when you get home so I know you got home safe." And I'm like, "All right, hey honey, remind me." And we both get home and we're like,
I'm
"Yeah,
terrible at that. I have
I
so
would
many
also like
friends
that,
who will be like, "Hey, text me when you get home." Then I'll get home and fall asleep, and I'm like, "I'm the worst friend. You probably thought I died."
All right, so there's a little button at the top that says, "Let the game begin." And
Okay. Yep.
there we go. So you get the first play.
I get the first one. Okay. I gotta. Mm.
Yes, yeah. Chaotic says we have to um, take care of the Rico Gachi. So what? 7 sevens.
Okay. Wait. So does that mean I don't get a turn? Yeah.
Correct.
Oh,
I
okay. I forgot
skipped
to
your
draw a
turn.
card. Okay. Now.
If you can play a card or pass.
You can only play the card you just drew. Really?
Yep.
That's a weird rule.
Draw 4. So and then you got to
Yeah.
choose. Yeah. So this isn't Uno, guys. This is solo because
So.
we do not own the rights
You're
to.
right. Wait. So, or I pick. Choose
So
the color. So
you.
I just choose which color I want to switch it to?
Yep. Just like normal
Okay, that's
Uno.
what that means. Yeah, okay.
All right. So I
I go
must
third.
extend it or draw 4 cards, which I cannot extend. So I will draw 4 cards. What? I must play a card or draw a card. I'm clicking a card in my hand, and it says this card is not in your hand. Like heck, it is. I love
Um,
you. Oh, there it goes. It took it. It made us swap hands. I
okay, it's
love
your
you, red solo
I
cup,
don't know.
red solo. I'll fill you up. Let's. I
I
love
don't.
interacting with chat. They're amazing.
I guess.
Oh, switch
Oh,
it back to you. Aren't you being fancy?
I'm so confused.
So, like in normal Uno, if you play one on one and play like a skip card or a reverse card, it reverses it back to you.
Yeah, I know. I guess I'm just like I think I'm a little bit maybe delayed or something, or maybe I'm just being stupid. Okay. Is it your turn now, or is it mine?
It should be my turn. So for everyone who's here, if you guys did not know, um, Shelby Lentz is a wonderful, wonderful musician who writes all of her own music and everything. And what I'm doing is pulling up
Aw.
her on YouTube, which you guys can all go and subscribe to her on YouTube and always be able to listen to her music and her anything about her stories. And we will actually roll right into our first question of the night with
Okay.
what is your what's your elevator story for HD?
Yeah, so Huntington's, oh gosh, weird to think about life before Huntington's. I found out officially in 2015, so yeah, 10 years ago now, that my grandpa was diagnosed with Huntington's. And I really wasn't familiar with what that meant at all at that point in time. So I was really naive to it until my dad said, "Hey, this is genetic, so it could affect all of us if I test positive. So he ended up testing positive. My little sister, who ended up having juvenile Huntington's, was really ill for a long time, and we didn't know why. So we needed my dad to get tested for her to get tested. Unfortunately, her and my dad both tested positive my first day of my sophomore year of college. So that was the worst year of my life, to say the least. And then I decided to get tested, even though I was only 19 and I was officially 20 when I got the result, because I waited until I came home at the end of my sophomore year. So I tested positive in 2017, and basically ever since I've just been trying to use any platform to elevate my voice and the voices of others who are in our community, because it is such an unknown disease. And I started my own nonprofit, Champions for HD, in 2018, and we help families who suffer from Huntington. So yeah, it's been quite a whirlwind of 10 years, to say the least.
I would absolutely say so. So everyone who is listening, the music playing in our background, this is actually Shelby's song. Shelby, are you able to hear it or not?
I don't hear it.
Okay, so it's playing through the back. This is Mirror Mirror.
Love it.
I either Doing Fine, Mirror Mirror, or I'm trying to remember the other one. Those are probably like my top two favorites of yours.
Oh, thank you. I've been sitting on some music that I really need to release, but it's hard. It's hard. Cause I never feel like I give my releases enough time, or like attention that they deserve to be pushed out. So that's why when you were talking about posting a TikTok today, I was like, oh God, yeah, that's like such a chore, but it is fun. But thank you. That makes me feel good, because I do have like, I think 5 songs that I haven't put out yet into the interwebs that I need to.
Oh yeah, for not to promote my own stuff, but everybody, I have posted my first TikTok video.
Yeah.
But yes, I will definitely send you the link to it, Chaotic. Actually, Erica, can you, if you have a free moment, Erica, our lovely person who runs the chat as Game Over HD when you guys are hanging out in here, is doing an HD group meetup at the moment, and so she's going to be here and there tonight, but we'll have her post the link to all of Shelby's stuff.
Oh, thank you.
What color did you pick?
I thought I picked yellow. Did it not go through?
No,
Okay.
Oh.
Wow.
Calls yellow. There, I was looking on the right side. Thank you.
Yeah.
So that is the championsforhd.org home website for the nonprofit that Shelby is actually the president of.
Yes.
I don't know. How does it feel being the president of a nonprofit you started?
I love it, but it also scares the crap out of me some days. Like, just, yeah, because I always put a lot of pressure on myself. I've
What's
always
up,
been
Frog?
that way.
But no, honestly, all the stuff that you do is absolutely amazing. So, making me draw
so
2 more?
I know.
I haven't got...
Sorry. As you're complimenting me, I'm like, here you go. Don't worry, I'm out of those cards, so.
So it's now playing the outside. I love the fact that you're a musician and we get to use your songs for the background music.
Yeah, that is so cool. I'm a big fan. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Oh.
We're playing Blue now.
Okay, it's weird that it doesn't show that on the screen after it changes.
Yeah, it's in the little chat off to the right side.
Oh, okay. That's why I
know.
don't see it. Weird. Okay, so is that a reverse? Oh, we switch cards. Oh shoot, I don't like that one. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh, that sucks. I was like,
It
what the hell is
perfect
that?
for
I don't
me.
know. Yeah, I know. Goody. Uh,
Yeah. Oh no. Looks like I got. Oh.
oh shoot, I gotta play a card. Guess I gotta draw.
What's funny? It says I forgot. It says I forgot to call solo, and I'm like, I called solo though. Ah, it's making me pass again.
Okay, I still don't freaking have anything. No! Oh my gosh, pass. Yikes. This is sad.
No, I've got to pass too. Watch, there's no
Yikes.
blues left in the library. We've played them all already. Whoop whoop.
Okay. Okay. Hell yeah.
Oh, look at you, lucky.
I don't think is that in the original to switch cards?
There are versions of it.
Oh, I was gonna say, I was like, I don't remember that. Okay, so I have to draw two now?
So,
oh, yikes.
Shelby, how did HDJHD affect your childhood?
Well, it's a little bit complicated because, like I kind of said in my elevator spiel, I didn't officially know about it until 2015 when my grandpa got tested. And the only reason my grandpa got tested was kind of a twofold. My dad was acting really erotic and irrational, which wasn't making any sense. And then my sister was struggling with something and we weren't sure what it was. So my grandma basically like begged my grandpa to get tested. And my grandpa was already retired. He got HD super late in life. So you know, his doctors were like, oh, there's no way you're gonna have it. And, you know, well, that wasn't true. So yeah, my whole life, and I do always have to like preface this and say it almost like with a caveat that Huntington's affects every single person differently. But with my dad, unfortunately, one of his symptoms was anger, aggression, outbursts. So growing up, that happened a lot in his second marriage with my stepmom. And there was a lot of hostile things happening. She had her own issues as well on top of what? Oh wait, what's the color? Is it?
It is green.
It was green. Okay, thank you. Okay, wait. I reversed it, right? Okay. So, yeah, between her suffering from alcoholism and my dad having his Huntington's and his outbursts, they were a very toxic couple. I had child protective services at my house and at the school all the time, and so they eventually got divorced later on. But yeah, it was really complicated. I don't know if it would have made things easier to understand that that's what my dad was battling with. I mean, it did offer me a lot of forgiveness towards him later on in life once I did know that, but as a kid, I don't know if that would have made me feel better knowing that or not, because it's such a heavy thing to have to think about. So it definitely affected me. I just didn't realize it until in 2015 I would have been 18. So thankfully, you know, it did affect me, but I didn't fully know just how severe it was until then.
I can. It's interesting hearing it from the perspective of you guys didn't know HD until it was there. Like, when you were 18 versus, like, my experience, my mom got tested when I was 6.
Oh. That's crazy. So did she know that it was in her family?
So what happened with my family was that my grandfather was misdiagnosed, and then he got properly diagnosed when I was a couple years beforehand, and then my mom got tested, and then she found out, and right after that, that's when we started participating in studies and things like that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's crazy how everyone's story is so different from one another, even though it's the same disease.
Oh yeah, and honestly though, ooh, you're making me draw 4 cards? That's so violent.
I'm so sorry. I couldn't play anything else. No.
I keep getting all the...
Oh no. I don't even remember what color I changed it to. I thought I did yellow.
So since it's a non-color card, you can play any color on top.
Oh, okay. Thank you for the refresher.
This is solo rule only. The rattle is back. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what the rattle is. We've been trying to figure out what it could be, and there hasn't been anything to tell us what it could be.
Oh, icky. 2 cards.
I love how once I get a ton of cards, I just keep passing it around.
You do. You like stockpile them for me.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're almost there.
Uh-oh. Shoot. No. I don't think I can play anything. Crap.
Ooh, round 1 done.
Ah! No!
All right, we are on to round 2.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, Frog, I got the capture card unplugged tonight. Oh, but did I unplug it from the computer? Is the question. I did not. I did not have it unplugged from the computer. Okay, let's see if that fixes it. All right, alrighty. Oh, rolly chair on uneven floor. Gotta love it, right? All right. Let's see. Oh, let the round begin. I just noticed the song playing and I'm like, wait a second, this isn't her.
Oh, it's my turn.
Alright. It is.
Do I put down anything? Oh, let's round
no.
begin. Shelby.
Oh, it starts with red.
Wait, did you just put down a blue 8?
No, I did not put down a blue 8.
Okay.
The game is being random.
I guess.
You're gonna be lurking. Let's see. Oh, you're making me draw 2 cards? I don't think so.
Wait, so now I have to draw 4?
Draw 4 if you can't extend it.
Oh wait, I probably could have extended. Oh shoot, I didn't even realize I could have done that. Oh well. It's okay.
It's okay, I still had to draw 2.
Oh shoot. Okay.
And lurking in the depths of the stream. You got it, Frog. This game is going a lot smoother than the last one.
Yeah, well, that's wishful thinking, man. At least it is for me. Oh, cruddy. Yellow?
Yep.
Okay, I do see it in the upper left-hand corner now. Okay.
I just ended this round already.
That's crazy.
That one went so clean. Chat, what's everybody up to on this lovely, what is this, Wednesday night? Let's see. Waiting for... So, while we're going into our next one, do you have, actually, let's start with this one. What did your testing experience look like?
Oh boy. I am very fortunate that it seems I had a much better testing process than a lot of people. And when I say a lot of people, I'm not just talking about people based in the US. I'm just talking about like anyone worldwide I've talked to with the Huntington's test process who's gone through that. Oh, shoot. I can't multitask apparently. Draw a card. Okay, let's do that. Oh, I must choose. You must choose. Okay. Oh. Okay, I guess I'm passing.
Did you not get a green in your opening hand?
No.
Oh.
That's okay. Hee
Oh, and then, yeah. Swapping our hands.
As much as shine. Oh, the little poo. So, oh crap. Oh, I gotta draw a card. Yikes. Can I play it?
Well, yeah, you can play any color on the colorless
Oh my
ones.
gosh, you're right. I keep forgetting. I'm just like, I'm screwing myself over here. You must match or play a card. Okay. Yeah, I went and saw the same genetic counselor that my dad and my sister saw. Because like literally right after I found out that my dad had tested positive, I wanted to get tested myself. Even though I had zero symptoms and most of the people thought I was a little bit cuckoo, like, but thankfully my genetic counselor was amazing. She had like I think it's like the HDSA recommended protocol where it's 5 steps where you go see the genetic counselor, you see the psychiatrist and a neurologist. So I had a really good experience, all things considered, because, you know, it's not fun. You don't want to get tested, especially positive with it. But I've heard horror stories from people who said that they basically got like a phone call from a doctor who wasn't even had any specialty or expertise in Huntington's. They just like got a blood draw and they got a call, which doesn't even seem like that would go with medical guidelines and all that. But yeah, I took my mom with me, and the Huntington's obviously comes from my dad's side. So she was there more so for support because they haven't been married since, gosh, a long time. They've been divorced for like 20 plus years. And so she was there with me, and I pretty much was numb. And my mom cried. It took me about 6 months before I finally did. Oh my gosh, you're kicking my booty!
The gods Varangi have apparently wanted...
I guess so. Yeah, so it didn't really, I think, fully emotionally get to me until about 6 months later when I just had a little meltdown where I cried a lot. But I kind of knew that I had it, which is weird. I tell people now that I said it was a gut feeling at the time, but now I'm like, no, I think that was God telling me that for whatever reason I had this thing. But it's still hard to reconcile with that, you know, on a daily basis.
Oh yeah, I can definitely understand that.
It's a lot. Absolutely.
It's not just the simple because I understand that gut feeling of, oh yeah, I must have it. I was one of those people that overanalyzed every twitch, every jerk,
Yep.
every forgetful thought. I walk into the room and I couldn't remember what I was doing. And I was just like, what am I supposed to do? And I and it was just real. Oh, we have HD Pie in the Face Challenge for Huntington's disease gave us a like. Thank you so much. From Facebook. Look at that.
Oh,
We're just everywhere tonight.
oh, that's awesome. Oh my gosh. Jeez Louise.
Go right ahead. Switch our hands back.
You're gonna do it again. I know what they have now. Oh, crud. No! No! I must play or draw a card. Okay. Oh, shoot. I shouldn't have freaking done that, dumbass. Wow.
that was
I just gave that to you.
that was definitely funny.
Yeah, that was something else for me.
And results tallied. First, we got our first victory on my account. Oh, we are now chilling in an ad break. So everyone who's hanging out here with us, because you guys are subscribed to the Twitch account, we thank you so much for being here, hanging out with us, supporting what we do. Remember, we are Game Over HD. We are a part of HD Reach, which is a non-profit organization that raises awareness for Huntington's disease and offers assistance to Huntington's disease families, whether it be giving them resources, different information that they may need on their Huntington's journeys, from anywhere from finding resource sites or getting appointments, things like that done. We hold education days, walks, and different things. We have meetups in North Carolina. Hopefully we will branch out. And we love doing our Twitch streams, interacting with you guys. You guys can follow us on TikTok, obviously here on Twitch where we're all hanging out. We've got Instagram, we've got Kick, and our Facebook page. So if you guys enjoy what you're watching, what you're seeing, what you're hearing, go ahead and share this link with your friends and let them come hang out with us. And everybody who's hanging out with us here right now, make sure that you go give Shelby's wow, I was on a roll and I just stumbled. But go ahead and give Shelby's website a look. Make sure to check out Champions for HD. Rolling into our actual next question, Shelby, you have a non-profit organization that you've built from the ground up.
Yes.
What inspired you to make a non-profit organization?
Ooh, wow. So it's actually funny because I had absolutely no aspirations at the time of starting a nonprofit. I was performing at a bar, and this was a bar that I frequented as a performer because at the time I was, let me think, I was like just about to turn 21, so this was right after the diagnosis. And I basically, that first year after, whenever I performed or I was doing pageants still at that point in time, I would talk about Huntington's disease, and I would sing my song Champion, which I wrote in Nashville. It's inspired by Sylvester Stallone's Rocky movies because I saw them in high school per my mom telling me we needed to watch them, fell in love with them.
Wait,
And I wrote a song
quick
called
interruption.
Champion. Yeah.
So can you sing the line "We Are the Champions"? You know, from the Queen song.
Oh, yeah. We are the champions.
Oh,
Do you
come
want me
on.
to keep going?
Yeah, come on. Give us the full line.
We'll keep on fighting till the end.
That we,
I'm not warmed up.
yes, Shelby is a jack of all trades. You know what do you know what the full saying is for that?
Jack of all trades?
Yeah, you do you know the entire saying?
No, I don't think so.
So the saying, a lot of people cut it short, is a jack of all trades.
Oh, master of none?
Yeah. Do you know the other half of it?
No.
So it's a jack of all trades is a master of none.
Okay.
But a jack of all trades is, what is it? A jack of all trades, a master of none, but it's still better than a master of one.
Oh. I did not know that.
No, I love quotes. So something I've shared before on here is that I did speech in high school. So I did impromptu. You have to create a 6-minute speech in 2 minutes off of one word or a quote. So I was all for quotes. So one of my favorite ones is the saying "blood is thicker than water" is actually a misquote, because it makes it sound like, oh, your family ties are the ties to your blood relatives are going to be stronger than the ones that you make out in the world. But the actual full quote is, "The blood of the brotherhood is thicker than the water of the womb."
See, having context is crazy.
Oh yeah, because and wonderful little segue into what HD community has dubbed Ohana, because Ohana is family, and family means no one is left behind or forgotten. And I feel like the quote that goes with that is the blood of the brotherhood, because we're a community who chooses each other as our family. Well, obviously we love all the families that we're in, no matter who, what, where, when, why. It's the community that we've built and chosen to be a part of that's been absolutely amazing. Do you want to go ahead and click the rematch button?
Yes.
And nobody mind me, I am streaming while eating my dinner, because tonight I made Bloody Mary barbecue chicken, and it is to die for. If I could share a picture in chat, I would.
I saw it. It looked delicious.
Oh, it is my own homemade recipe. It took me 3 months of grilling out, like multiple times a week, minimum of every Sunday, and my mom had every single batch till I perfected it.
Oh my gosh, she probably appreciated that though.
Oh yeah, because our Sunday routine was me grilling and making that, and then playing Scrabble afterwards.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Oh, Scrabble was my mom and I's game. That's all we did. I love spending time with my mom, to the point that she even played D&D with me. Like, I made an entire campaign for her and I to just sit down and play together.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Oh, I have not heard this one. Oh, this is your Back to Black cover.
Oh, okay, right, because it's on YouTube. I forgot.
Yes. Also, the outfit is... Guys, I'm going to go ahead and switch the screen real quick so you can...
Wow, thank you. Thank you. I was really into that. It was fun because it was on Halloween.
I have not dressed up for Halloween in... Oh, no.
What?
No, it's saying no sound. What?
No sound. Oh, for the video?
It should be. It's saying that... Can you guys hear it now? that is being so weird. Okay, I
Oh,
can
not
hear it now.
you said yes. Yeah.
I had to jump the audio up so high. Oh, it's saying I have to play a card. There you go. We'll change it to green. So I know I'm jumping around on this list, but since we're bringing up your music, do you tie HD into your music?
I haven't yet, except for the champion. I unintentionally wrote the well, I wrote the song before the Huntingtons came into the picture, and then once I found out about the Huntingtons, I began using that song Champions to talk about Huntingtons, which is where I started the nonprofit, because the bar owner heard me talking about Huntingtons every time that I'd play my song. So I decided to start the nonprofit after he gave me the financial help to get an attorney and set it all up. But I, as of right now, have not done anything explicitly like HD in a song. I do have a short EP that I haven't put out yet. That is about just mental health struggles as a whole, not Huntington specific. But I have dabbled into like writing some stuff that is HD related a little bit. I did, though, this isn't really like HD lyric related, but I did at one point when I first got diagnosed, I made some of my proceeds, which again, you don't get much, yeah, you don't like, with streaming, with me not being a big fish or anything, I get like literally hardly any royalties. But back when I first started producing, or not producing, but going and getting music recorded, I would have the EP, my very first EP. I had a percentage of each CD sold go back to, at the time, I think, I can't remember if it was Huntington or if it was Champions for HD or if it was HDSA, I can't remember. But at one point I did that to begin with. So maybe at some point in the future I will have like an actual HD song or EP.
Okay, what's...
It's me, it's waiting for me. I need to draw a card.
Oh no,
Okay.
It just started playing J'étais le récit des mots for some reason. And I'm like,
Oh,
that's definitely not Shelby. Oh my gosh, I found a old video of you
oh no.
singing the national anthem. This is
Oh,
from
that's
12
definitely
years
on my
ago.
YouTube channel then.
I think, is this at a wrestling meet?
It probably
Yeah,
either
it
that. Yeah, I was gonna say I did the Michigan, the state of Michigan, like the high school, state championship, and then I also did hockey, games at some point for different teams and stuff. I've done it for a handful of different places. That's so fun.
Oh no, you're gonna take it. Oh, lucky you. You took a hand.
Yay!
Crowns of
I
hearts
finally
and
won! Woo!
So, the song that is now playing in the background is Nobody Compares One Direction's Shelby Lentz cover.
I love that. I literally thought that was the best thing ever when I made it.
I absolutely, thinking that you're gonna make me draw like that. What do you think you're doing? Can't let you get two hands in a row.
I'm sorry.
But what? Let's see. Okay, so.
Oh wait, I need to draw the cards. Oh crap! Sorry, I misunderstood that.
That
was
how do you and your husband communicate around HD?
So it's actually really, it was almost like ironic timing because I got diagnosed, in May of 2017. And while I was waiting for my diagnosis, my high school sweetheart relationship of almost 4 years completely collapsed on its face, which was great timing of all times to, have a relationship fail. Um, so I took some time to myself, and then I turned 21, like, was it? No. Yeah, I'm thinking 2017. Okay, this is a year later. So after after my test, a year later when I turned 21, I was like, okay, I'm gonna put myself on a dating app and see what happens. So I met my husband on Tinder, and we went on our first date. And wait, why is it not letting me choose? It's green, right?
You have to play the drawn card or pass.
What did I draw? Okay, I'm just gonna skip. I don't know what's going on. Yes. Um, and I don't actually remember what date I told him, but it was one of like the first few dates that we had. I told him about recently being diagnosed and just about my family situation. And I'm assuming it was probably a lot for him to like grapple with, but at the end of the day, he just, told me that he cared about me and wanted to saw a future with me, and it didn't care. Like, he cared that I had it. Like, he was upset for me, but he didn't care as in, like, I don't think you're worth loving or, like, spending a life with type thing. So that was fantastic, which is why I think I fell in love with him very fast. I didn't tell him that, but I was in love with him really fast. So after that, I mean, the other thing that really solidified the fact that I knew we were going to be together long term was when during COVID, January of 2020, so before COVID had officially hit, my sister Bree, who had juvenile Huntington's, got put on hospice, and she ended up passing like a couple weeks into the lockdown and the quarantine. So she was hospitalized that day, and dangy. I don't even think I can play. No, I don't have to draw a card. Oh, poo, that sucks too. Um, so she was hospitalized, and at that point in time, obviously, no one could be there except for one guardian if you were a minor, because it was the thick of COVID when it first hit. And so we got word that the hospital was going to release her back to my stepmom's apartment, because at this point my dad and my stepmom were divorced. And we all got to be with her, thankfully, like while she was passing. And she ended up staying 5 whole days, or 5 days, 4 nights before she passed. And he was there the entire time. Like, the moment that we got the call, we all just like rushed to the apartment, and he did not leave my side at all that entire time. And mind you, this is like a tiny 2-bedroom apartment with Trey is my husband's name, me, my sister and her now husband, at the time boyfriend, our other sister, our younger brother, Bree, who was about to pass, my stepmom, and my dad. So it was like a tiny apartment that was housing way too many people. And he just never left. Like, he stayed the entire time. He didn't want me to be alone. Not that I was alone, but he's my partner, so he didn't want me to like not be emotionally alone or anything. The only time he left was when I needed something we were living together at that time, and I needed something, so he went to go grab it. But otherwise, like, he stayed right by my side. And so it's just like, it's one of those things where like we don't talk about HD every single day, but I also know that like if I need to, that he's in my corner. So right now, I get emotional from time to time, just about life and grappling with how much time I do or don't have. And so it's hard. But I am also just grateful for the person that I chose to live my life with.
And he sounds absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I love him dearly.
So
you know, the Huntingtons, you need someone who's really just like a warrior by your side.
100%. And, so you said he plays games. What kind of games do you watch him play?
Oh gosh, he plays so many different. I feel so bad because he's wanted me to play games for so long and I just can't. It's not even that I like can't get into it. It's just that I know this sounds like such an excuse, but I'm like I never feel like I have time because there's so many things I never have enough time to do. So he likes to play a lot of the what do you call it? First
First
like
person
battle
shooters?
royale games. Yes,
Oh,
like battle royale. So he likes
is he a
to play
Fortnite player?
He does, but he's not. That's not like his number one game.
Oh,
He was really into Apex for a long time.
oh
I'm trying to
goodness.
think what the new one is. He also likes, though this one's not anywhere close to a battle royale. He does also like Diablo. He plays that a lot
Oh,
too.
nope. All claps. I grew up with Diablo. I played Diablo 1 and 2. I actually have the original Diablo 2 pack for the PC. It's so sad because my PC I have now doesn't have a disc drive, but I have it on my PS5 with the remastered. Um, goodness, we're just going back and forth now without being able to play. But I I haven't played the new one yet, just because like I just haven't gotten to that point, and it's not like a oh my gosh, no, I do not want to play that card right now.
I have really fat cards.
I
Like
know
not.
we've gone all the way down to 2, and now you have 6, I have 4. My
Oh
goodness.
no, I have 7. Lordy. Okay.
So you've talked about your sister a lot. Who was your sister? Like, tell us everything about her.
Yeah, so Bree was I have a blended family. So my mom and dad got divorced when I was 5 and I'm 28 now, so it's been 23 years, which is actually insane. I gotta draw another card. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna win this. This is insane. Um, and they both remarried, so my mom is still with my stepdad, and they have a daughter who is my half sister. And obviously, thank God, she has no relation to Huntington's disease because it comes from my dad, and she has a different dad. But then on my dad's side of the family, he and my mom had me and my one like full biological sister Delaney, and I only really say that just because of with the genetic component of Huntington's, I have to always tell people like who isn't at risk. So Lainey is at risk and hasn't tested, and she is 4 years younger than me. So she's next. Actually, no, yeah, this coming week, she will be 24. And then our stepmom and our dad had my baby brother Brady, and he's in high school. And then they had Brianna, and she was just like such a light. It truly. She had issues for a while, and we weren't sure what was going on. And of course, with Huntington's disease, and especially juvenile, they won't test you for it unless you have a direct family lineage, and I mean like you have someone directly above you, whether it's your mom or dad, um, that have it. So they wouldn't test her without that because that's a lot, and you know. So, um, oh crap, I gotta pass. No, I gotta pass. Um, so yeah, she was sick, got misdiagnosed with all these different things before my dad finally tested with Huntington's, and they tested her. And she was 11 when she got diagnosed. Yeah, that was not, there was no way I was coming out of that one.
Who? That
She
was
was 11,
you. Oh, you
and
lost 48 points on that one.
oh
You,
Lord, yeah, I'm not coming back from that. I totally forgot that that's how that works.
yeah. Oh.
Oh, that was a bad. Wait, do they add up like the card numbers you have?
So if you hover over the cards, like if you have a wild card or a switch
Ah,
card,
I
those
didn't
are worth
realize.
40 points per card.
Oh, yikes. Yeah, there's no way I'm coming out of this one. That's okay. It's okay. Now I know, so thank you. So, yeah, she was 11 when she got diagnosed, and I was a sophomore in college. And then she got put on hospice when she was 14 in 2020, and that's when she passed away. But she literally amazes me still just because she handled it with so much grace and light and laughter when she was literally just watching her body like fail her at all points in time. And I was in awe of her at all points in time. And so when I got tested positive, I still to this day think this is why I had that gut feeling that God was telling me I was going to get tested with it before I ever even got my test results. Because after I did and they were positive, even though I know that Huntington's disease, like adult version, is nowhere near as much of like devastation as the juvenile, because the juvenile is just wretched and it tears through all these children. You know, they don't even get a chance to live hardly. So I knew what I had did not compare to what Bree has, but at the same time, I was her girls on the run coach, and she pulled when she was in elementary school. I'd come home for the summer, and um, so I told her about, my testing results and everything, and she pulled me aside, and this was right when she was getting to the point where she couldn't really walk. Oh my gosh, what did I do? Oh,
You
crap.
forgot to call solo.
No, I accidentally hit the back button on my cursor or my
Oh,
mouse. I got out of it.
yeah, it should
No.
just let you load back
Oh,
in.
okay, I'm back in now. Wow, that sucks. Okay. Uh, uh, so after I got diagnosed, I told her,
Oh,
and
you
she,
swapped our hands.
oh, I shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't, yeah. Ah, no. I just played it without even thinking. That's okay. It is what it is. Um, and she said, well, now at least we don't have to do this alone anymore.
Oh,
And so that, like, always just like, I don't know. I got super choked up when she told me that, and it still makes me get choked up to this day. Cause yeah, I was like, God, like you're way braver than I ever could be. So I actually did. Oh yeah, now we're switching cards again. I wrote a children's book about her the next year in 2021 about it's Brave Brianna, and it talks about a little bit about her and a lot about juvenile Huntingtons on a kid-friendly level to like honor her memory, but also to explain to children what juvenile Huntington's is. And it's
oh, that's
also the
diabolical.
proceeds go back to champions for juvenile Huntingtons. So I'm trying to remember what we did with we helped someone. I think we gave someone, there was a JHD. I think that's the person who got it. Like some of the proceeds from the book was a mom and a daughter with juvenile Huntingtons, and the daughter,
Are you
um,
talking? Was it by chance Autumn and her mother?
no, it wasn't them. They did come to a lot of our events though.
Yeah, I've seen picture of them showing up to your guys' stuff. Also, hey Patricia, my buddy Patrick's in the chat. He's the one who did the robot head. Patrick, make sure you tell your girlfriend that we're live because she likes to come and hang out with us. Why is it playing randomly? It is now it's just playing random people's covers of songs.
Well, it's probably because the playlist you had of my stuff probably ran out.
Yeah, I didn't even know. I hope they don't get mad at us for.
Yeah, I have playlists, but after the videos run out, I think there's a way to loop them, but I think if you don't, it just goes to suggested
Yeah.
videos.
Oh, you're trying to make me
I know, I'm
draw
sorry.
cards. Make me draw more
It,
cards.
it makes you feel better. There's no way I'm gonna win any of this
Oh
because
no, trust me, the game is not over until the last card is played. Oh, I forgot to call solo. Dang it. I got two trigger happy. I think you might. Oh wait. As long as your last card isn't blue.
No, it's not. Dang it.
Let's
Ah!
go. She just left to go home and give her like 40 minutes. Okay, we'll give her 40 minutes. Just make sure you tell her, Patrick, or I'm gonna call her and I'm gonna sell her magic cards. I love how that gets to be. I'm. Hey, if you don't
Oh,
do what I tell you to, I'm gonna get your significant other hooked on Magic the Gathering.
it's
No, because he called me earlier because he was asking about like the price ranges of Magic cards, like how wild they can be.
I
And
didn't even think about that, but I guess that's true.
Magic cards, the exact range of what they can be worth is from 1 penny, worth 1 penny, all the way
Yeah.
up to 3 million.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's Post Malone owns the second most. It used to be the first, and it's now the second most expensive Magic card. It was the one of
Wow.
one, the One Ring from the Lord of the Rings set for 2.6 million. And then the third the first highest one is for sold for $3 million was
Oh my
the
God.
Pristine 10 CGC Black Lotus.
Wow.
And I'm just like the price of Hey honey, Patrick says hello.
Hi.
She says hi, Patrick.
I'm so sorry.
She's sitting over my right shoulder. I just need someone else over my left so I can have like angels and demons. I'll let chat pick who's who. You call red.
Yes,
Oh,
I'm sorry.
draw four red. Oh, pain. The pain. Oh,
I know. I know, I'm sorry.
it hurts. It hurts so much.
Okay. Oh,
That took
we.
offense to that, by the way.
Mm, no! I hate that card.
I know, but it swaps back anyway.
Thank God.
I just
Oh,
here's the thing. As I knew how it was gonna play out, but at least I was gonna force you to give it
oh,
back to me,
shoot. Yeah,
and which essentially meant you were gonna play a card for me.
that's fair. Yeah, I did see that. I was like, okay, thank God I can.
Do I over strategize random games? Yes, yes I do.
Love that. I love that.
So everybody, what's going on? We've got 6 people hanging out with us tonight. What's everybody up to on their lovely Wednesday?
I keep forgetting it's Wednesday because of the holiday.
Right. Here's the thing. I'm waiting to start my summer job. That will get me through the summer till school starts back up again in the fall. And
Oh,
it's
wait, what are you doing for the summer?
I'm being a delivery driver for AutoZone.
Nice.
Oh yeah, it pays the bills.
I
Bills.
trust
No
me,
matter
I
how
get
much you
that.
work, they're still there.
Yeah, no, that's the sucky part about being an adult.
Right? Imagine if you know we lived in one of those countries that you didn't have to pay an arm and a leg to exist.
Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. I keep getting more cards. Uh,
I feel like the last game went so smooth, and
that this one's bound to not.
oh, thank goodness you broke the loop.
Oh,
Are you kidding?
That's the one I just threw. I'm sorry. Oh, shit! No, oops.
It's okay because it forces you to make it blue.
Oh, no. Oh, I keep forgetting I have to approve of it.
It's funny because since you swapped it back with blue, it made all of your green worth nothing.
Nice.
Again. I'm gonna draw more. What did you make it? You made it green again. Oh, and of course I have. Oh, that's horrible, horrible. What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
There we go. We're back in it again, guys. We're back in it. Getting hyped over Uno. As it should be.
Oh. Hey.
Dirty.
Thank you.
Back at it again.
Jeez, this is never ending.
This is going. Why is this game going this hard?
I know, it's crazy.
Here, do you remember Lamb Chop?
No. Wait, is this a like a
No, just we're 26 and 28 years old. It's a
Oh, you're talking
old.
about food?
No. The character, the little puppet, it's a lamb puppet called Lamb Chop.
Oh. Actually, it sounds kind of familiar. What is he from?
She is from just I think it was PBS. I vaguely remember.
What is it?
Lamb Chop.
Lamb chop.
And she's just a little puppet. And on Lamb Chop show, they had the song that never ends. This is the song that never ends.
Oh,
And it
okay.
goes on
Yeah.
and on, my friend.
Is it a woman with red curly hair?
Yes.
Lots of
Lamb
memories.
Chop's Play Along from
Yeah.
1992
Dang
television
it.
series. Huh. That's kind of cute.
Oh, it was such an adorable show.
And you're right, it was on PBS. It was on PBS.
That's what I thought. Making me draw cards. What are you doing? We trying to end games over here.
Okay, I had to help with the color.
Let's see. What is our next bout of questions? What kind of resources do you think we can all work together to create?
Resources?
For Huntington's disease. What kind of
Okay,
resources do you think we can all work together to create for people with HD or JHD?
I mean, honestly, just being more, which we've come so far. I mean, there's so many different, especially just like with what we're doing tonight or different things like that. But when I got diagnosed, I felt like there really wasn't a lot of like anecdotal evidence of people living with Huntington's. I mean, I had like support groups I was going to, which are fantastic, and I got like some pamphlets and stuff from HDSA, which again, helpful, all good stuff. But I was just like, I would go out on the internet, and all I saw was like the Google overview, which was this is also before the AI summary, and it was just like, oh, here's this terrible disease, here's a photo, like good luck. And I was like, that's not good. So I think it's really important that we just have actual people going through it, or not even, it doesn't have to be someone who's gene positive or at risk themselves, just someone who's involved with Huntington's in some capacity, whether it's like a spouse or a caregiver, a loved one, friend, family, someone who knows that can speak about it. And it's not for everyone. I get that. Not everyone wants to share, which is also fine. But I really think it's so important to just continue to talk about it, because if we don't, there's going to be less awareness and less ways for us to continue to raise more money for the research efforts going on. And I also just wish there was it's crazy to me how even within like the medical field, it's so unknown or misused as far as what doctors think it is, because unless if they're a neurologist, most doctors don't really understand Huntington's in the capacity that we do as people living with it on a day-to-day basis. So it's a lot of different things. I'd say primarily just awareness overall, whether it's sharing about it or educating people in the industry who are dealing with people who have Huntington's.
And I love how you were talking about the Google AI stuff and everything, compiling,
Yeah.
information. One of the things
Yeah.
that always frustrated me was just the blank Google search, because that was even in high school for me. Because
Uh-huh.
one of the things that frustrated me most, I took a genetics class in high school, because obviously
Okay. Yeah.
HD, I
Yep.
swear everyone who grew up with HD in the family was like, we're taking a genetics course because we already know what's going on.
Yeah.
Here's our podium, let us talk.
Right.
And the professor knew about my background, and because I had talked about it, and was like, we're gonna let other people do the HD. And I'm like, excuse freaking me.
Wait, he
Pardon,
let
c'est
someone
moi.
else do it as like a report.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So not only did they use only the information from the basic Google search, but
Well,
they
of
also
course.
included the photos. And I'm like, already, not only did I do my own project, which I don't even remember what it was, I then did
What?
a second project of all the proper information and resources, like HD Buzz and all that stuff attached into it.
Yeah.
Like, and he's like, it wasn't necessary for you to do all this extra information, right? And I'm like,
Um,
no, it was 100% necessary.
it's actually funny you bring up the genetics class because when I was in high school, I didn't know about the Huntingtons yet. It was literally like right after I graduated high school that my grandpa got diagnosed. So I don't really remember about learning it. I did take a biology, but again, because it wasn't something I knew was going on in our family, I don't think I paid attention, even if it was talked about. But my sister, on the other hand, Lainey, who's 4 years younger than me, when she was in high school, we had two different biology teachers, and we both went to the same high school. But she came home one day and she's like, "You're never gonna guess what happened today in biology." And I went, "What?" She goes, and again, this is probably like 2016 or 17. And she goes, so Mr. Cool, who does our biology class, and again, he didn't mean any malice by what he said. He just literally assumed no one knew or had it in their family. He goes, yeah, so today we're going to be talking about genetic diseases, and we're going to talk about Huntington's, and it's this terrible rare disease. And he's like going on and on and on about it. And then at the end, he goes, but it's okay because it's so rare and none of you in this room would have it. And my sister's sitting there like biting her lip. And I was like, did you say anything? And she goes, no, because I didn't want to make it awkward. But like, I'm sitting there like, actually,
Oh, I would have pulled that actually out and slammed it on the table like a stack of fat bills.
I
Like,
was like, are you kidding me? She was like, I just couldn't believe the odds of him being like, yeah, but it's okay. None of you would have it. Or like, And she's like,
actually, sir, let me re-educate you.
I
Wham.
was like, jeez. It was not ideal, to say the
Oh,
least.
I don't have
I
any
didn't,
better cards.
I was gonna say, geez, yeah, I don't have any good ones either. Oh, oh no! You're gonna beat me again. Oh,
Oh no, that was the perfect card. That's the one. That's the number I needed.
no!
Let's go.
Well, at least it wasn't as bad as before.
True, true. All right. Which hand is? I think this is our fourth hand.
Are there 4 rounds in it?
Yep.
Okay.
We've already been talking for an hour and a half. Like,
That's
the,
crazy.
I know. It's like one of those. Remember HDSA convention, and it's like the first day. It feels like conversations could go till 3 in the morning.
Yup.
Let's see.
Are you going to the convention?
Sadly, no, because of the whole cap.
Oh, they had a cap?
Yeah, they had a cap on the number of people for this year.
Really? To attend?
Yep, only so many people can be there now.
Had that many people?
No. They just wanted to lower the amount of number of people because I heard a few different things like, oh, they scheduled this for when COVID was happening and
Huh?
a ton of different stuff. But
Oh my
that doesn't mean I'm
gosh.
not just going to be like, walk up in the building and be like, hey, yo, what up? But you guys didn't hear that. I promise you didn't hear that.
That's so funny.
Look at Patrick being on point. Oh, of course you didn't hear me, Patrick. Damn it, Patrick. I'm gonna call your mom.
Welcome.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're gonna feel horrible for playing that card now.
No, frick. Oh, oh lordy. Oh yeah, that's gonna bite me in the ass.
You don't. You don't even
Okay,
have her
I'm.
number.
Oh,
Patrick, you underestimate Yellow Pages. He's like, you don't even have your number. Patrick, it's public information.
oh
You underestimate my mom changing it. That is completely valid.
no, I'm screwed. You're gonna
If
have
you
to.
haven't lost it. It's okay. Okay, that's funny. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? The RNG went away. It was here for a little while. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Ooh,
That was
yeah.
that was not it. Oh my goodness, what is going on?
Yikes! It's probably gonna come back to bite me like it always does, so don't you worry.
All right, next
Yeah.
question. Oh, so uh we were talking about champions for HD. How does it look trying to juggle champions for HD in your everyday life?
So it's been challenging to say the least. I do actually have like a good light at the end of the tunnel type of stuff with it though right now. But when I started it, after the bar owner of one of the bars I was playing at told me to do it, and I did it in 2018. I was in college still, and so I was basically juggling, doing full credit hours, working jobs and internships and trying to start up a nonprofit. So that was crazy to say the least. And then I graduated, but then I got a full-time job at a corporate company, and it was never my calling. It was never something that fulfilled me, but it was just one of those things where I graduated and I felt pressure to get this big girl job. So I got this job and that was no longer fulfilling me. So thankfully I got out of that job in December. I took another position So I do music and I get paid to do music. So I do that, and then I still needed another job to pay the rest of the bills. So I right now my day job, instead of being the corporate job I was at for 4 years, now I work, ironically, of all places, there is a place locally, and I get to work hybrid, so that's nice. It's a nonprofit consulting firm, and
Ooh.
it's small. It's literally the owner, one other girl who's my age there, me, his wife works there part-time, and then there's an intern. So it's literally 5 people. And I love that because I did not like working corporate at all. So I started there, and basically he was like, I love you as a person, but why are you working for me and not your nonprofit? And I was like, well, oh, who? I was like, well, Champions, it needs to, it's scaled a lot with, what we've done, but it's not anywhere near like scalable enough to have multiple people who are hired to like work there. So because this is what he does for a living, God bless the man, he did this out of his love of his heart for wanting to help me out. He sat down and did a 3-year strategic planning session throughout the entire month of April. We met 3 different times. And so the goal is that 3 years from now, I will be doing Champions for HD and music full time. But the other nice thing about my job is my new job, they don't work Fridays. So Fridays are now the days that I'm like solely working on Champions, which is amazing because my other job was like a 40-hour a week corporate job where I worked 8 to 4:30 Monday through Friday. I was also playing nonstop. So it left only like a wee little bit of hours for me to squeeze in stuff for Champions every day or every week. But I'm honestly amazed by how much we've grown in the years where I've kind of just been like running off of like full willpower and like love and adoration for what I do and who I do it for to get me by. But yeah, I finally see light at the end of the tunnel, and I'm so grateful that it's been 7 years in the making, but hopefully by year 10, I will be working for Champions like on a part-time or full-time basis.
That's honestly, that is so cool. Why did the I love how I'm
Oh, I think
doing
we
so.
hit
Also,
4.
yes, we also did finish the game, and I did take the game again. Let's see. Let's see. I won 3 rounds. Largest hand size was 14 cards. I drew 79 cards altogether.
Crazy.
Oh, that's insane. Well, would you like to play another round? We still got another half hour.
Sure. Can I take a quick bathroom break?
Yes, you can. Everybody,
I
I'm
feel like
going
I'm back. It's funny that you're a teacher because I feel like I'm back at school asking if I can go to the bathroom.
to. See, being on the teacher side of things, we can't just ask to go to the bathroom. It's like if you can between like students going to class or because we have to eat lunch with the kids. Like it's
Oh,
insane nowadays. Like I'm at a middle school, and I
yeah.
might as well be teaching elementary.
Oh my gosh. I don't know how you
It's
guys do
pre-K is better.
it's just no, no, pre-K is not better.
You know what?
College. I plan on getting my doctorate so I can teach at the collegiate level.
that.
But like
Absolutely.
the the idea that like mind you, I have sixth, seventh, and eighth graders. They still have to be walked to the bathroom. They still have to be walked to every. Oh,
Because
Chaotix's
they're not
posture.
trustable?
Yeah, no, because they'll start fighting and stuff in the hallways, smoking in the bathrooms. Literally, you have to have bathroom monitors. You have to walk them to lunch and sit down and eat with them. And they
Oh
don't
my.
have recess, so you have to take them outside for a walk. And I'm like, what is this? What is? How are you supposed to be preparing them for high school if they can't even do the basics in junior high?
Yeah.
I'm just I'm sitting here flabbergasted, and I'm like, so what is your reprimand system? And they're like, they might get a referral, but it has to go through the vice president or the vice principal, and he doesn't always approve them. And I'm like, what? Did I say something wrong, Erica? Did did
Okay, I'll be back in
okay?
momentarily. Give me
Yes.
like 2 minutes.
Okay. Did I say something wrong, Erica? Please tell me. I thought I kept everything PG. Oh, oh that. Oh yeah. Whoops.
I don't know the context. I just see all
I know.
letters. Lifeguard goes
I
to the bathroom.
all I saw was Rico. I did not see the next part, and I'm like, I kept everything. Oh. She said bathroom break. Yeah, that's a good point. Hey, I've got two things going for me. I've got being Midwestern and Italian. Do you think either way that we're letting conversations just end? You know, Chaotic and I played Magic and talked till like 5 or 6 in the morning. When we had our stream, it was Chaotic Cheese and Eddie were here. After the stream, we were sitting and talking for another like 4 hours after the stream was over. And we kept going, man, we should probably go to bed. It's getting late. And then the conversation would keep going. And then hour later, man, it's getting later. We should probably go to bed. Nope. Because I do have the gift of gab. And I love it because I love conversation. It's the best part of my day. You know, I actually get depressed not talking to people. You know, there's you have your introverts and your extroverts. Your introverts are like, hey, people wear me down and I need to go home and recharge my battery. And I'm like, my battery dies if I stay alone for too long. I'm like that golden retriever that gets super, super sad because you had to go to work. And when you come home, I'm excited. I literally have no energy if I don't interact with people consistently throughout the day.
It's me.
I'm back. Thank you.
Yay! Were you hearing the conversation at all?
I no, all I heard was that you're like a golden retriever.
Oh, yeah, because I'm the kind of person who's like uh I want to actually interact with people all the time. I'm not the kind of person like I'm not introverted where um I need uh my alone time all the time. I actually need to be around people because that's kind of how my that's how my energy works.
Okay, I understand now with the context behind that. I love that. That's
You can only recharge with a certain few chaotic. I I never like how do you recharge? Like between doing champions for HD or nonprofit consulting job, doing music, through all of that, you've got to have something to recharge yourself.
honestly, yeah, I know some of them are gonna sound a little bit weird because even though I get paid to do music, it's still recharging to me because I do love performing. So I'll perform either by myself, just me singing with my acoustic guitar, or now I have a band too where we'll do covers. Um, and so that, and then also I like to work out. That's very therapeutic for me. Even if it's just like I can't get to the gym and lift weights, even if it's just, oh, I'm gonna go for a walk because it's nice and sunny. I don't get to do this all the time, but my in-laws took my husband and I on a just like over a week long trip to Florida recently, and we were there for a week. We just got back a few days ago, and to be honest, I'm kind of down in the dumps since we got back because the weather in Michigan does not match the it does not match the weather in Florida, to say the least, right now, even though it's almost June. So that was really relaxing. I would basically just go like lay out by the pool, tan, and then I love reading, and it's something I used to do all the time as a kid, but I think as we get to be adults, unfortunately, we like lose touch with our inner child. So on that vacation, I started reading again, and I didn't finish the book I came with. I only got halfway through it. It's 400 pages though.
Ooh, what's the
So I
book?
started, it's called it's like every girl right now is reading it. It's A Court of Thorns and Roses. It's a
Is
fantasy book.
is it fantasy or fantasy?
It is not erotic fantasy if that's what you're trying to say.
I I I can never tell nowadays. I'll be 100% honest.
Well, I'm only halfway through it, so maybe there is some in the second half that I'm not aware of yet. I guess I can't speak for like for certainly. I went to say two words at once. I can't speak on certain terms, but so far it has not been.
Like I am like I've heard people be like, "Oh, you should totally read this book. It's absolutely amazing." And I go to look it up and it's like I do not want to read that book. I like my books. Right now, I'm about to show it on stream. I am reading The Moons of Mirrodin, which is actually a. So, Magic the Gathering has such
Hmm.
extensive lore that they used to write full series and novels about entire sets. Now they just do short
Wow.
stories, and it makes me a little sad because I'm like, there's so many cool things.
Oh,
And I'm like the this is the little text on the back from the Moons of Mirrodin. A world beyond imaginations, where forests of metal claw the sky, where razor sharp metallic grasses stretch across the plains, where vast oceans of quicksilver conceal predators awaiting the unwary. And it's like, you know, I like my fantasy nerd books. My fiance and I are actually listening to the first Lord of the Rings book.
oh, nice.
So
Yeah.
blasphemy books for. Oh, it's. Oh yeah, I forgot I had to win the game real quick. Oh.
Dang.
um, but like one of my big things is like absolutely love books, and there's amazing HD books out there that you guys can read. Like Shelby was saying, she herself wrote a children's HD book, which is always a great starting point for anyone. But also, there's another wonderful children's book, Bloopy the Alien, and like,
Yup.
have you read Bloopy the Alien yet?
I have not, but I've heard of it.
So we actually have a copy of Bloopy the Alien at the house.
It's currently in my classroom.
It's currently in
Oh,
Madison's classroom.
I love that.
Oh,
What color did you choose? You chose yellow?
Yellow.
Well, I'm gonna make it.
No.
It's okay. Because you can
Yeah,
make
I
us.
knew as soon as I got it, I was like,
Oh,
wait.
but it's gonna get even better.
Oh no. Oh no. What do you mean?
I'm scared to ask. Has she won a single game, Rico?
She won one hand.
Wow. Not really, but you know.
I just want to make sure.
She says, "Wow."
I'm not good at this.
I know. I was
What?
genuinely
You
asking.
called green? You,
Yeah.
you oh.
Oh, cruddy. Oh, yikes.
Oh yes, Frog. Tanita Allen wrote an amazing book. If someone can remind me, I keep wanting. She wrote um, a book, and I can't remember the name of the book, but I keep wanting to call it what she made her presentation title, which is HD has color, and I'm like, that's not the name of the book, even though we exist. Thank you so much, Erica. I appreciate you very greatly.
Aw.
I am terrible when it comes to names. Are you gonna get this hand? Oh,
Maybe. We'll see. You did that on purpose.
no.
You let me win.
I did not.
You had that hand first. You knew that there was yellow. It's okay.
Shelby, what is the name of your book so that we can make sure to put it in chat?
Yeah, it's called Brave Brianna. And it's on Amazon.
So, oh, I started scrolling down, and I think Erica added all your questions to Jordan and Linza's stuff. Because I'm scrolling down and I just see Jordan and Linza. I'm like, they're not here. So, how has music helped you throughout the years, whether it be personal or HD?
Oh my goodness. It's helped me a lot because I've always loved music. Oh no. Icky. Oh, icky. I've always loved music. I've always loved music. But I like growing up, my mom and I would go to concerts all the time. Like we were music junkies. So that was like my form of vacation with my family is we'd go to concerts. Um, and so I decided when I started becoming aware that I could sing. That sounds really funny, but basically it was just like a side hobby thing until I entered a talent show in 6th grade and found out that I could in fact sing. And then after that, I decided I wanted to teach myself guitar because I saw Taylor Swift give an interview where she said that she
Ooh.
taught herself guitar at 13.
Are you a
So
Swiftie?
I am, but I'm not like a hardcore one, if that makes sense. Like back in the day I was obsessed with her and I still do love her, but I'm not like one of those people who's like, I know every this and every Easter egg and blah, but I'm like, no, I don't. I don't know all that. That goes above my pay grade. But so yeah, it was really therapeutic when a lot of things were going down at my house growing up, all of the toxic things. So I would basically teach myself guitar. Then I started writing music, and I just like when things got bad at my dad's house, I just go lock myself in my room and either play a song that I loved or try to write something that meant something to me. Which is why, actually, ironically, my one full album I released almost 2 years ago. Yikesy, that feels like not that long ago. It's called Teenage Diary because they're all songs I wrote between the ages of 13 and 19. And I would basically like stash away money that I made at performances and then go to Nashville, record a few songs, come back, and then compile all the songs. So then I released the album. But it's still like it just gets me through so many different things and helps me to know that whether I write the song or I'm listening to someone else's music, makes you feel less alone and more understood. And I also love it because I never take for granted being able to perform music because with Huntington's, you never know when or if that day is going to come where I can't do that stuff anymore. So I just like really relish in the fact that I get to go out and perform on a like weekly basis. It's amazing.
Patrick, what do you mean not like Faith? You're gonna have to elaborate, Patrick. Okay. Our someone we went to school with was like hardcore Swifty. Like she would be like, "Oh, she said this in
Oh,
an interview, which means that
oh,
this is
okay.
gonna happen on this date."
Yeah. Okay, I'm understanding now. Yep.
And I'm like, I I'm just excited because like my fiance got us tickets to watch AJR this in. Oh, you forgot to call solo.
Ouch. No. Ah.
And you
No.
really had that game too, because I
Oh.
Honey, Patrick says you have to stay home. He's taking your AJR ticket. Patrick, run. Run, Patrick, run.
If he can pay the amount of money that I put into this, and then tenfold, maybe. But until then, no.
So, what here? This isn't on the list, but what is one of the? What would you like to do with your music? What is your big way?
Honestly, I would just like to be able to like so 2 years ago, I had a conversation with a friend who does music full time in the state that I live in. And she's like probably 7 years older than me. We went to the same high school, but because of our age difference, we never actually interacted with each other until I came home and started performing. But she was the one who really told me, she's like, you can do music full time. It is possible. You just have to like do XYZ with like getting a hold of these people, because when you're an independent artist, you have to do it all. You have to do all of the marketing, you have to do all the digital distribution and all the bookings and the contracts and all that good stuff. So I've always, ever since that conversation a couple years ago, just been like really adamantly trying to get my music to skyrocket locally, like playing all the time, which it did, thankfully. Like I'm playing, like, I think last year I played 90 shows around Michigan and Indiana. And Michigan's where I live. So, but yeah, my goal would be, I'd say, to just be able to do it and Champions full time. That's always been my dream, honestly, ever since I started Champions, was just to be able to do both of them full time simultaneously. And then B, I'd say probably to just like be able to continue to afford to put out music and have that music reach more people, just because I really love when, even if it's sporadic, I get people who, are like, okay, like this resonated with me for this reason. Because, when you're an artist, that's the best thing that you can hear from someone.
My buddy Patrick sent me a picture on Snapchat, and now it is covering my face on stream. So everyone say hi to Patrick.
Hi, Patrick.
We lovingly call him Patricia also. Patricia. Well, I'm getting everything but reds or fours.
I know, oh my gosh, yeah, that's not what I needed. Wow. Okay, this is getting embarrassing.
Oh,
wow.
Sure.
Okay, well, I will do that. But,
I assume you're going to make me draw. Oh, you switch. There's no red in my hand. I hope you know this.
That's okay. I think it's gonna be short-lived. Oh, no? Okay.
Spread the word. Yes. So, everybody, Shelby's music, you guys can find it on YouTube. Where else can they find it, Shelby?
If they literally anywhere that you stream music, it's on there. So it's on Amazon, it's on Apple, it's on Spotify, everywhere. I know this is gonna come back to bite me. Because you still have your freaking reverse thingy.
So the strategy that I've been playing with is that if it's the colorless swap card, if I don't have multiple of them, I use that as my last card because it can be played on top of anything.
Yeah. Ah. Ah. No. Oh no, I didn't go solo! Dang it! I'm so bad at that!
What a little snick a snack. I'm a snick a snack. And I just gotta play the last card.
I know you're gonna beat me.
Putting up with my mess? What do you... Erica says thank you for putting up with my mess.
Wow.
I thought I cleaned up good for today. I even pulled out my nice Highway 66 like newspaper Hawaiian shirt for today.
Oh, sorry, you're waiting on me.
Whoop.
Oh, shut up. I'm so bad.
Let the round begin. She's gonna nap for 5 years after playing Uno with me. What? No. So, talking more about your HD journey, what does that look like to you from when you first started and to now? What's kind of the difference in emotions and how you respond to things?
Oh gosh, it's kind of an ever-changing situation just because when I first got diagnosed, it was like a combination of I can conquer this and be a voice, but I'm also scared and crying my eyes out. And honestly, like I feel like those emotions are still valid and and real. I have some days where I'm like on top. I mean, I know every human experiences this regardless of whether or not they have a diagnosis of some disease or, an illness in their family. But some days I feel on top of the world and like I can conquer anything. Other days I just don't want to get out of bed and I'm depressed, even though I constantly have people go, "What, really? You get depressed?" I'm like, "Yeah, I do."
Wait,
I even got like
you don't wake up like
constructive
that?
criticism on one of my videos about Huntington. Someone was like, "Well, if it's so serious, why are you smiling?" And I was like, "Dude, I'm one of those people where like I laugh when I'm uncomfortable. I also laugh when I'm like genuinely having fun. But like if I'm trying to mask my pain, I will laugh and like belittle myself." So I was like, "I don't know how you're genuinely asking me how I'm smiling." But anyway, so yeah, it's just like a never-ending roller coaster, which I also think is just how life is. I also say that's how grief is. And basically I've been grieving my whole life. I've been grieving like my dad before Huntington's and after. I've been grieving my sister's diagnosis, then my diagnosis. I've been grieving my like losing Brie, and so it's just like it's a never-ending grieving battle. But I also feel really blessed just because I think one of the benefits to something like Huntington's is you don't take anything in your life for granted. I mean, like, there's not a day I don't wake up and feel grateful that I can do everyday things like still drive my car because my dad can't drive and doesn't work and is on disability. So I'm grateful that I can, like, work and pay bills and, like, exercise or just like feed myself, clothe myself, bathe myself, because I watched my sister especially lose her ability to do all those things, and I'm watching my dad, progress. Thank God, not as fast as some other people, but he's still progressing, and it's been hard. So, uh, it basically it's just a continuation of emotions every day. Like I don't really, there's not a day I don't think about Huntington's. I guess basically is I guess how I'd put it. Like, but some days that makes me feel hopeful, and other days I'm scared, but I, you know, I I think it's important you surround yourself with the right people who are going to lift you up.
So one of the things I asked on Linza's stream while she was here that I can extend to you as another question is who is your
Okay.
HD best friend?
Oh, my HD best friend. Okay. There is a woman, and on the Champions for HD, we have a podcast that has been inactive for a while. I've been trying to reboot it. That's my goal now that I don't work on Fridays. It'll just be solely Champions content. My goal is to restart it. But I had a couple on there who are the same age as me. They're 28, And him he the husband, his name's Brandon, he has Huntington's in his family, and he's gene positive, asymptomatic like me. And his wife and him were on the podcast like years ago, just talking about, being a spouse to someone who has it, and then being gene positive and asymptomatic. And basically, like, I talk to Sarah, his wife, all the time, just because even though we're slightly different, because she's the spouse who doesn't have it, and I'm the spouse in my relationship who does, um, we just confide in each other about different things that like happen to us, and especially with like wanting to start families and different things. And they just now are about to have their first kid through IVF, but they went through a few failed rounds of IVF and devastation. So it's just, I text her all the time. Just whenever I'm like down about something HD related, and she always somehow cheers me up, even if she doesn't have anything like really profound, even if it's just, hey, like, here's how we got through this, or we're going through that too. And it's just reassuring to like have a soundboard to go back and forth with, because even though I have a lot of like friends and even family on other sides of my family who aren't affected by Huntington's, it's nice to have someone who's in the mix of it, because then they're giving you like firsthand um, evidence to how they're handling a similar situation. But her name's Sarah. I don't even think I ever said her name. Her name's Sarah Curry, and he's Brandon Curry. I was like, wait, I'm talking about her. I never even said her name. Her name's Sarah.
Well, shout out to Sarah Curry. Hearts in chat, everybody. Let Sarah feel the love from us.
Yes, Sarah's amazing, and so is Brandon.
So, hey, guess what?
What? No. Oh,
All
I
the
even remembered to call solo this time.
woo. Let's go. Patrick's girlfriend is joining us now. Victoria's awesome. She goes by Meg online. I probably should have. I I have to remember, like, my brain always is like, oh, that's this person, and I have to be like, some people might actually want to be called by their actual stream names and not by their.
Oh, that's fair. I love no,
I,
my
I'm
husband
I'm the kind of person
pigtail.
who's like, whoop de doo, you know, like. I've literally told people on this stream where I live, and I'm like, yeah, come hang out. I don't care. Like, if you need a bed, like, just let me know.
Oh my
Like,
gosh,
I'll pull the couch out.
I love that.
Oh, hey, I just realized we are at 8 o'clock. Would you like to finish playing this game, or do you wanna?
Yeah,
Are you
that
busy? Do you
works
need
for
to
me.
hop on now?
No, I'm good.
Oh, awesome. Okay, I don't. Erica texted me. She's like, hey, it's 8. I'm like, or it's 9. And I'm like,
Oh,
oh, shoot.
no, it's fine. 8 o'clock's fine. It did go by fast though.
Well, it's 9 o'clock our time, 8 o'clock her time. I still think in
Yes,
Midwest
yes, yes.
numbers.
Wait, no, no, no. I'm full of crap. It's 9 o'clock our time.
Wait, well, where are you?
I'm in Michigan, so we're Eastern. But-
You go. Oh, you did it. You guys. Oh, okay. I'm thinking. My brain is thinking Midwest time zone
Well, to
because
be
where it splits off in Indiana.
to
But
be
I
fair, I think I said 8 o'clock myself, so I probably confused you.
oh, we actually finished the game. I didn't realize. I I
Oh, really?
bare
That was the
I
final round?
barely took that game.
Hey, you know what? I will take just winning like a single round as a win.
Well, everybody, this has been an amazing game. We've had a lot of fun tonight. I'm going to let Shelby give you all of her information so you know where to find her, pick up her stuff, read her books, listen to her music, do stuff with HD Champions, Champions for HD, flip flop, do it right. Shelby, go right ahead.
Thank you guys so much for having me. This was so much fun. And yeah, you can find me at for Shelby Lentz. You can go to my website, which is Shelby Lentz, LENTZ.com, or all of my socials are just Shelby underscore Lentz. And then Champions for HD is pretty much the same. It's just champions4hd.org. And then all of our handles on socials, and we're on literally like every single platform. It's just at Champions for HD, and the four is FOR, not F, not the number four. There's a lot of different variations of four, so had to throw that in there. But both those places will take you to music and the books and more information on either one.
Again, Shelby, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. And hey, you can pester your husband and be like, hey, I need to learn how to play some video games so I can go back on and play with them. Hey, if you like
We
horror
would love that.
games, if you like horror games, we're I'm trying to get everyone to play another round of Dead by Daylight. I've been I've been putting in a little extra time just so that when we get all together, I can really get them with the killers.
That's so great.
But everybody, make sure throw hearts in chat for having Shelby with us tonight. Ribbons, the whole 9 yards. Oh, Bernice, thank you so much for the follow. We really appreciate it.
Aw.
And remember, guys, on our TikTok, you can go ahead, find us, find everything. You can find us on Instagram. You can find us on Kick. You're hanging out with us here on Twitch, which is amazing. And once we reach 500 followers on Twitch, I dye my beard purple. Remember, blue is for Huntington's, purple is for JHD.
Yes.
Hi, Victoria. You're jumping in right as we're doing our sign off. I'm so sorry, but thank you for popping in at least. But remember, guys, share the link with everybody. Get them to come in, hang out with us. Once we hit that 500 follower mark, I am turning my beard purple. And we figured out how to do it right because I have ginger beard. And so getting color to stick in ginger colored hair is very hard. It's just like it's so aggravating. But I have to do a base coat of white and then I have to do a base coat of purple just to get it.
Oh my gosh, dedication.
Oh yeah, we for my birthday stream that we did for during Education Day, um, the Bluebeard was like almost black because of the ginger.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
But we're gonna get the purple right. But that means we have to get to the 500 followers. And I mean, hey, we're knocking around at what 130 something right now, so we're on our way there. And I think we can do it, guys. So again, thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you, Shelby, for being here. And we will see you guys on Friday, 7 p.m. again. And we're going to be hanging out with Wes and... Man, I'm tripping over myself with names. I'm terrible with names. BJ and Wes are going to be hanging out playing games with us again. And I believe this is our final interview for HD Awareness Month.
My goodness.
So